Hi, I'm Amy Kelly with TooeleTV and Brenda Alverson, who is with the Friends of the Lake Foundation. And I guess you guys have quite a bit of growth going on here. Tell me a little bit about what this green stuff is before my eyes.
It's not good green stuff. It's not the green stuff you want to have in your life or your backyard. These are called phragmites. And this is a baby size because I couldn't bring the whole tree. This is called a tamarisk tree or salt cedar. And both of these are extremely invasive, and we are finding them in huge numbers in our lake. And it's actually kind of a worrisome thing. Utah Lake already has 6,000 acres of these phragmites. And of the 355 homes that I have surveyed, 180 of them have phragmites.
Oh my goodness.
In some stage. This is the baby stage right here. These are kind of like the teenagers, and then this is small. They actually can grow 15 feet high. They're not native.
How do you think they got here? Is it off boats that have been into the waters elsewhere and then came in here, or?
I'm not sure the start of it from that. Probably that's a good explanation. But if you go towards Magna, it lines both sides of the highway.
True.
And
so a good wind would bring it our way anyway.
Absolutely. The root system, one of these plants can grow 60 feet. Root system.
You said 60?
60 in 1 year.
Oh my
and they grow up to 15 feet high. 15 feet.
Oh my goodness.
And the native birds do not like them. So it scares away our native birds. They choke everything that is around them. If you're growing like cattails or bulrushes, they'll choke them out. They're very, very invasive. They just hop. The seeds blow, the tassels. It just is
So how do you go about actually tackling such a huge task?
One house at a time. In order for this to be successful, all the neighbors have to be involved.
I see.
Because if one neighbor decides they want to keep their phragmites, then we all share that. But it is state law that these be removed. State law requires that they're so invasive that these tamarisk trees, I'll tell you about the tamarisk trees, these can drink hundreds of gallons of our lake water a day.
Oh my
And this large one that I have a picture of over here can up to 600 gallons. So as they're putting the water into our lake to keep it at a certain level, these tamarisk trees are just sucking it all up. And worst of all, they're also another name is salt cedars, and they deposit salt into the lake. And
so they turn into a lake type of salt bed instead.
And all around them is salt, and it kills all the plants. So they start out real little. I found this by the boat ramp, right over here by the clubhouse. Just growing innocently by the boat ramp. This is a little further along, and they had these little pink flowers, but it can grow into an actual, like a tree.
Oh my goodness.
60 feet high, and so we are working on, removing these. We have a support group, Tooele County. Their weed department is so wonderful. They're providing an aquatic Roundup that we can use on these plants.
Oh, really?
So we're really being supported by the county and the volunteers in our community. So you're not alone in doing this. We'll help. People that are elderly or can't do it themselves, we'll actually do it for them.
You'll get in there and get the job done because obviously it's affecting everyone. In that aspect, though, is there any type of a plant, anything that would eat such a plant, or is it just?
Oh, there is a beetle that actually.
Oh my gosh! Then that's another problem.
That's another. They are using that. They are using that approach in some areas. Most of ours are at a stage that we can take them out if we can. There's several huge ones, but we can probably have more success in trying to just physically remove them.
Now, when did you first start seeing these crop up, literally?
Well, about 3 years ago, as I was paddleboarding around, I started noticing that they were moving, especially the phragmites. And I didn't realize at the time that they were state law to be removed.
Oh my goodness.
So I was really excited actually to find that out. But they are traveling. And my end of the lake, there were none 3 years ago. Now there's about 10 of the houses have it.
Oh, nuts.
So
how do? You just get together and have big weed pulling parties?
Well, we actually are going to go around door to door and educate people and offer our help to do it. If they can do it themselves, they can pick up the supplies for me and another friend. And if they can't do it themselves, then we will do it for them.
Well, you are amazing. And Brenda, I appreciate your time today and all your other crew behind the scenes here. And in the meantime, what's your contact information if someone wants to get involved and have your help with such a thing?
Oh, well, a wonderful thing is to just come to our meeting on the 13th of September. It's called Friends of the Lake, and it's 7 o'clock at the clubhouse. If they come to that, they can sign up to volunteer. Also, my number is on these flyers. If they drop by our booth today, they can pick up my number, and we're just happy to have any help.
Well, Brenda, we'll go ahead and put your contact information below this video, and if you want to reach out and roll up your sleeves and pull out some weeds and phragmites and cedars,
We can use the help.
looks like you'll have either that or a bonfire, something fun going on. But Friends of the Lake, and thank you for watching TooeleTV. I'm Amy Kelly.